Look at this road extortion, which is happening. Spring 2022, fast track only. $4.99 for an HOV violation. So you got to pay $490 if you only have one person in your car. Now, today is Sunday, so we'll see. This is 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. fast track only. 5 a.m. 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, fast track only. So we'll see. HOV is 2+ people. I've been getting these tickets because I don't have the fast track, because I'm trying to reduce my slavery on organized crime syndicates called the state government and fast track. So this is open to all because it's a Sunday. And I was trying to catch the one that says 25 cents. I literally got one that was 25 cents, and I don't have the fast track tag, so they called a violation. So they sent me a bill for 25 cents plus the $25 fine. And if I don't pay the $25 fine, then it goes to like 45 or 60, then it goes to 75, and if I don't pay that, it goes on the DMV registration of the car. And so this, what's happening is they're putting the slavery mentality all throughout the Bay Area. And I was in New York for a while, into New York, New Jersey, and probably in your urban areas. So where do they get the authority to charge 25 cents to exit? Or, as you'll see on the next one, there's a $7 toll. I think San Francisco's got to be $10 or $12. It might be more down. So where do they get the authority to just start stopping you at the toll? This one says open to all. Yeah, normally it's like 25 cents, $1. We'll catch you on the way back, maybe. And then they send you a bill. This is the HOV, $490. Again, letting you know it's going to be $500 if you would dare to drive in the lane with only one person in your car. But if we have two people, now you are approved. So the psychological effect is heaviest. And that's what you'll notice as you step into the truth of self-ownership, that you are the highest authority of yourself, and you're allowed to travel on the public highways and byways. After all, who funded this road? The taxpayers, through the gas tax. And we know that government now is a corporation to generate revenue, and the prison industrial complex is private in most cases. So they want people to go to jail, so their political cronies can capitalize on $50,000 a year, or maybe more. Maybe it's around $60,000 or $70,000 per year per inmate. And then out here in the free world, if you're not in jail, they put you in a virtual jail where you got to pay to travel on the road with your taxpayer money already funded. So there are ways to overcome this. We'll be starting a free traveler community here shortly, and I'll put that link below so you can take a look at it. But my friends, do you think this is going away? Do you think these mafia members who started this stuff are just going to drop these extortion method techniques? No, they're going to increase until enough people stand up and stop participating and find legal remedy and any other type of solution to being stolen from, robbed, terrorized by these lights and cameras, speed mechanisms, when you didn't consent. And remember, a driver is somebody who uses the road for commerce. And I'll put that in the notes below as well. Are you using this road for commerce right now? I'm not. I'm going to go see my family for private, personal reasons. In fact, surprise birthday party for some man that I love. Mainly the guy who put me on the earth. Love, Dad. So a driver is a UPS driver who's actually delivering packages. An Uber, Lyft, taxi, VTA driver, which is Valley Transportation Authority, I think. But you're transporting persons or property for profit, for commerce. Is that you? If that's not you, you don't need a driver's license. Neither do I. But we have them because we don't want to be accosted, detained, arrested, kidnapped, abducted on the side of the road by armed men. And this is not to say you cops are all evil guys, but you guys are selling your soul for money. Because in your conscience, you know when you do something wrong. But then you hang around with your buddies and you shoot the shit with them. And it's just like back when you were back on the football team or the wrestling team or whatever it was. Because a lot of my friends, who I respect and love, they did go into law enforcement. And they're not bad, evil dudes. They're actually nice dudes. But when their higher ups tell them to do something, they have to. It's like a military operation. Do what you're told, soldier. You're not paid to think. You're paid to do what you're told. Follow orders. Fall in. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what's happening. And we see this with the shutdown of many businesses through government tyranny and terrorism the last 2 years, which I even said on one of the interviews I did in 2020 with KION. I called out the public health department as a terrorist organization. They're terrorizing people. People are afraid to open their business. Imagine you invest $100,000 or more in your business to launch, and now you're in the hole, and it takes 3 to 5 years to break even. And some politician who hasn't done anything in their life except talk to people and scratch each other's backs comes and says you got to shut down your business. It's upside down, my friends. We got to get back to basics. You know who builds the world? The entrepreneurs build the world. The artists, the visionaries, the mothers, the fathers, the farmers, engineers, people that contribute to the earth. So the Great Awakening is happening inside of us, brothers and sisters. And people are beginning to remember that they own themselves and they can do whatever they want on the land as long as they don't initiate harm against persons or property. It's a very exciting time and a very anxious time, I would say. Because for a few generations, people have been dependent on the government, especially in the school system. And this is where it gets really important, because now, yeah, the mask mandates have dropped. Look at these roads, too. This is in the Bay Area. One of the most expensive places to live in the world, and the roads are terrible. It's almost like it's a racketeering scheme at the highest level. Again, the low level, middle level workers and managers don't know what's going on, but that's what's going on. So the schools teach all this, and now we're seeing crazy bills in California for forced vaccines to attend school. You see ruthless politicians who think that the most dangerous ingredient in the vaccine is water. That's Dick Pan. Unbelievable, immoral guy. And so he's just a puppet, an actor for the hyper-wealthy predator psychopaths behind him, and they're being revealed now. And that's what's amazing. So consider the idea that we are coming out of the darkness. And just as sunrise in the morning, it's darkest before the light comes. So look inside. I'm looking inside. Remember the king and the queen that you are right now. You are the highest authority over yourself. As long as you don't initiate harm, you don't use force or fraud against people, you're good to go. And this is where humanity, the visionaries, the conscious ones, the chosen ones, like you and me, we believe in freedom and peace and personal responsibility. And we're exercising it. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining me on this ride. I had to capture some of these things because it's so infuriating. And when we did the Don't Fear the DMV course, and that's on demand too now, I'll put that link below. We had a great group of people. And as far as east as New York, people get extorted for hundreds of dollars with red light cameras. So we put together a course with some paperwork and ways you can fight back rather than take it. Because freedom is never given by another man. You have to take it. You have to exercise it. You got to employ it, or it goes away. And that's what's happening now with the scamdemic and the vaccine agenda. So check out some of these things. Stand up. Understand you're not a driver, and we're being forced to have all these licenses, just like permits to change your own roof or grow vegetables in your yard. We do it out of fear, out of statism, the religion of belief in authority. So have this conversation with others, my friends. It is true. It's equal. It doesn't affect the human race differently. We're all brothers and sisters. And love and truth are winning. Humanity is rising. Do not be disparaged by the media, the lying CDC, the lying politicians. Look around, make some friends. Thanks for joining me on my fast track rant here. Because it's coming to your urban area if it's not already there. And hopefully it doesn't come to your rural area. But you're allowed to travel on the roads without being terrorized and extorted. Anyways, we send you all peace and love. Thanks for joining us on the Freedom Lover Show. We're building a voluntary world, one relationship at a time, one video at a time, one thought, one breath at a time. Step by step, my friends, let's build this consensual, peaceful world that we desire to see.